to death on their table. Welcome to all sane people. Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. Welcome everybody. Hi. Hi YouTube and hi TikTok. Christmas is the time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. Welcome to all kind people. We're not crazy. Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you, TikTok, and over here on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. When you think about it that way, it's nuts, right? Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. All right, guys, thank you for being here. So yeah, isn't that so strange when you think about it? Christmas is supposed to be a time of love and compassion, and people celebrate by putting a dead animal on the table. And I want to tell you, can you stop with the rodeo hats, please? Don't put rodeo hats on my head, okay? Put a chicken on my shoulder instead. Put some fruit that comes dancing in. I don't even care if you give me that tofu bob guy, you know, sponge tofu, whatever there. That's cute. Thank you, anti-vegan. That's much cuter. I'm fine with that. Hey, everybody here on YouTube, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for being here. I see we have the Rose Doe. That's an interesting name. What else do we have here? Siddhartha. Okay. That's cool. Vegans are the kindest people. You're absolutely right. Oh, we have the vegan anthem. Hey, thanks a lot for being here. I don't really know who you are, but I see you on lots of live streams as well. And thanks for being here. All right, guys, no rodeo hats on my head on TikTok. Stop right now. Now listen to me, everybody. I want you to think about Christmas and just think about how crazy it is. You know how crazy vegetarians are? I actually know a vegetarian who happens to be in my family. This person said to me, yeah, at Thanksgiving and at Christmas, I make an exception because Christmas is like a high holiday. And so then we have a dead turkey on the table. I said, what the fuck? You're supposed to be vegetarian. Yeah, but we make an exception on the high holidays. But are you even religious? No, but you know, it's a high holiday. The fuck? This is how crazy vegetarians are, okay? Don't be vegetarian. Vegetarians are so messed up in the head. Be vegan, be fully vegan, fully compassionate, not with exceptions. No rodeo hats on my head, please. Over here on TikTok, please don't do that. Guys, everybody, thank you so much for tapping on the screen. Hey, thanks for the little decorations. Hey, Hunter, thank you for being here. Thank you to 772 Travis. And over here, oh, hold on a second. Thank you over here, over on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let me just read a couple of comments here. Somebody named Yux Fox X Hope just wrote LMAO. I don't know what the joke is. You guys are talking among each other, I guess. I don't know. That's great. You know, guys, everybody be friends. Okay, so how it works over here is we're having a class and we're going to be teaching. I have like a whole desk full of all kinds of cards, okay? These are, for example, ridiculous things that meatheads say, oh, thanks for I just got a delicious vegan dessert. Thank you for that over here on TikTok. I'm going to put your name down there. Thank you so much. Anti-vegan. She's an aunt to vegans. Thank you, anti-vegan. What else do we have? Yeah, okay, no, let's get on with it, okay? I want people to come in here and make some promises, okay? These are promises not to keep drinking cow's milk, not to have any more cheese. Hey, we have a super chat over here. Monday for the animals writes, I love being vegan and more than God, because vegan teacher is kind and God is evil and ridiculous. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Guys, put a lot of W's for win in the chat. That was a really cute comment. All right, thank you over here on TikTok for not putting the rodeo hats anymore. Put a chicken on my shoulder, put some fruit in here. There's even like a dancing puppy with farts that look like hearts. You know, have fun. Okay, just don't put the rodeo hats, because I do not support the cruelty of the rodeo industry. And for those of you here on YouTube who have no idea what I'm talking about, over on TikTok, so I have two phones here right now. Over on TikTok, they put these rodeo hats and a mustache on my face. And the mustache, I already don't look so good, so a mustache doesn't make it much worse. But it's the rodeo hat, you know. I don't support the rodeo industry because they torture cows and horses and they bully animals, and these people are the scum of the earth, and then they take their children to watch the rodeo. So thank you for stopping. Hey, Daredevil, thank you for the little rose, and thank you for the little smiles. Thank you for being, oh, I almost missed something here on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. Oh, Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie. Oh my God, Carrie, I thought of you this morning. I was walking in the pitch dark. I'm here in Canada, and I saw, I happened to go by this gym. You know when it's dark and all the lights are on in different places, and it's like a 24-hour gym. So I went in and I asked, because I know you're going to a gym now. I'm not going to a gym. There, I find myself in a gym. Anyway, I didn't join or anything, but I can go one time free. Anyway, what does Carrie write here? Carrie writes, Carrie gave a $10 donation from Australia. Thank you so much. And she writes, good morning, Miss Katie. It's 3 a.m. Be vegan, everyone. Okay, go back to sleep, sweetheart. Bye, Carrie. Thank you very much. All right, guys, here over on YouTube and on TikTok, we are reading some cards, okay? Thank you, everybody, for sharing. If you are following my account, which you guys are just right now on TikTok, hold on. I want to say thank you to the few people who just have subscribed, okay? I don't want to forget you, okay? Ichi just shared the live. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Ichi. And who else do we have? We also have Elena who shared the live. We have Ray who followed me. Thank you for the person whose name is TH symbol, whatever. Guys, can you get some proper names? All right, what about you guys over here? Do you have good names over on YouTube? Let me see if you have good names. Okay, got to change your names. Everybody has to have the word vegan in their name, at very least, okay? You also have to have the word animal in your name if you're not going to have something. You know, we have to be able to tell that you're vegan. Okay, like this person's name is the Vegan Anthem. Good name, right? Very good. Okay, the Vegan Anthem is here, and Vegan Anthem writes, eat whatever, not whomever. Give up no one you never had. Oh, yeah, exactly. Not yours, not your diet. Exactly. Animals are not food. You know, they're friends. You got it right. Okay. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Peter, for subscribing. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much, Ginger. Thanks for being here. Ginger has an urgent question, apparently. Listen, if you have an urgent question, you know, dial 911 or go to ChatGPT. All right. I'm here to help you guys muddle through stuff if you have some other problems, but ChatGPT can answer like a whole bunch of your questions. Okay. Who's coming in to read? Who wants going to take a vegan promise? I promise. Who's going to put their hand up and promise to drink no more cow's milk? Let's see who's here on TikTok. All right. You promise, says the vegan gator. Hey, I saw you the other day over on my other camera. Today I see you on TikTok, but you were over on YouTube last time. Thanks, guys. All right, let's try this again. Somebody's just went out. Thanks. Are you guys seeing okay? Carrie, can you tell me something if you're still awake? Am I out of focus? Am I out of focus over on the on YouTube? Guys, am I out of focus? Let me see if I'm out of focus. See if I can trust somebody. Everybody else, you know, they don't always necessarily tell the truth. Am I out of focus here on YouTube? Animals are friends. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you for being kind, guys. You guys are so sweet. Okay, let's get the next person here. Suzanne. Oh, thanks for spamming all the fruits and vegetables and all the little lemons, guys, on TikTok. Thanks. Thanks for all the little decorations as well. Okay, guys, I need to hear from you guys now, okay? All right, so I got the first person in of the day. Thank you for tapping on the screen, and thank you for sharing. All right, you ready to read a vegan promise?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now listen, here's the thing. Hey, Chip and whoever, thank you so much for the little decoration of all the balloons. In real life, though, we don't really
I've been trying so hard to reach you for the past few days. I'm
Oh,
so happy to be here.
okay. Well, I'm happy.
And I want to say that I'm actually a medical student, so I know something about healthy food.
Good.
And yeah.
All right. And so tell us why it's healthy to be vegan.
It is healthy. Of course, it is, because we also need plant-based proteins. And maybe you know that there are 8 essential amino acids.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Soy has 7 of them. And I am vegan myself, actually.
Good.
I've been vegan for quite a few years, maybe like 5 years since I've stopped eating meat. But we just, like, last year.
Last year what? Oh, I can't hear you anymore. You just muted yourself by accident. You just muted yourself. I can't hear you anymore.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Now you can hear me.
Now you're back. Okay. What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that there are 7 out of 8 essential amino acids found in soy. But the last amino acid is actually found in meat. So even though I am vegan myself, I don't like support people who eat meat. But yeah, the body can't produce the last amino acid.
Okay, so first of all, like, I don't really need you to come in here and tell me that you're some sort of medical student and then start to tell me about how you are vegan, but then you proceed to try to talk. Veganism, look, soy is a complete protein, okay? And if you're here to bullshit about that and tell us it's not, then, I'm going to go to the next person, okay? We don't need this. We really don't. Bye. All right, so soy is a complete protein, everybody, and soy is amazing. Vegans in the Olympics eat soy all the time, and this whole thing about man boobs bullshit, that is not true. Okay, don't let these people come in here and try to distract you. I believed her. I said, okay, she's a medical student. She says, she's going to come and tell us about how veganism is healthy. The first thing she starts to do is try to say, oh no, soy isn't. Anyway, I'm not going to repeat it. Hey, no rodeo hats on my head, okay? Soy contains all 9 essential amino acids, okay? You don't need to eat any animal products at all. You can be 100% healthy as a vegan. So let's do that, all right, guys? Like, I haven't had any animal products for 9.5 years. And like I said, there's vegans in the Olympics. You can be 100% healthy. Hey, guys, guess what? We have 405 people here on TikTok, and we have 486 over on YouTube. Thanks a lot, everybody, for being here. Boy, comment sections are going crazy. Thank you for 27 roses, guys. And thank you over here on YouTube. All right, so I wanted her to read a vegan promise, but look, we're going to go to the next person. All right, somebody's name is King Rainfalls or something like that. Remember, you're coming in to help as a teaching assistant, which means you're going to help people to become vegan. You're not going to start talking about weird shit that's not going to help on that mission. Hi, King.
Oh, so then.
Okay, first of all, hold on. The way that it works. Hold on a second. All right? Shh, just a second. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to tell me where you are in the world, please.
All right, I'm in the United States, in Mississippi.
Oh, you're in Mississippi. Okay, I'm here in Canada, in Montreal right now. And are you prepared to teach the class by reading this vegan promise? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so you can say whatever you want after you've done your teaching, okay?
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera here. By the way, hold on, I'm just show for people over here on my YouTube screen. Guys, this is the vegan promise, okay? If you want to take a vegan promise, put your hand on your heart. If you just want to think about it, like you want to say it out loud, and that goes for you too, okay? By the way, it's a little bit narcissistic of you to have a name where you call yourself King. I want you to change that, okay?
All right, it's just my nickname.
Yeah, well, it's just a bit much, okay? You're not a king. So don't call yourself that. I want you to be vegan, and I want you to have a proper vegan name, okay?
All right.
All right. Okay, so. Okay, so you're gonna read this. How many likes do you have that you see at the top left of the screen over here on TikTok? I see 9,800. Do you see that same number?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you do. Okay, so people on TikTok, you're gonna tap on the screen, okay, with your fingers like this, really fast. What else are you gonna do? You might as well do that and encourage our teaching assistant over here. So you can read everything, including the title. You may go.
I, Cash Harrington, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on.
Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. All right, how do you feel about that promise that you just made?
I don't really know. Like I've ate meat for like my whole life.
You've had meat your whole life. Okay. All right, just one second. I have something from Livia here. Thank you for the super chat. Livia writes, big fan. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I don't know what country you're from, but it says HUF. So that's like Hufflepuff money. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT actually. Can I do that? Hold on. Oh, I have to like open a new chat or something. All right. I'm gonna ask, where is money from that starts with HUF? Somebody gave a little super chat from this place called, where the money is called an HUF. I don't know what that is. Hungarian. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the Hungarian money. Hey, thank you to Amazing. Thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. All right, I'm very proud of you for reading that. Do you have anything else? Oh, you're gone. Okay, the person's gone. Let's get to the next person. But first, before we do, this is the time where everybody subscribes, okay? I'm gonna look at my YouTube channel. If you wanna subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome over there on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. We now have 422 subscribers over on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Very much appreciate that. Carrie is back. Carrie, I don't know if you heard what I said before, but I went to a gym because of you. I didn't work out or anything, but I walked in and the guy gave me a tour and he's nice and his name is Martin. I'm trying to remember stuff. Carrie writes over here on YouTube, guys. She writes, vegans try to help animals. God does not try to help animals. She's right. You know, she's agreeing with me. Therefore, vegans are kinder than God. It's almost like a simple math equation, isn't it? Thank you, Carrie, for pointing that out. Yeah, we wish that God was nicer, you know, but it just seems like right now that God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. We don't really know, but, you know, we just know that he's not a nice guy. You know, everyone's always like, there's so many debates. Does God exist or not? Does God exist? You get all the physicists, you get all the religious people, all the people who believe in Allah and all this. None of that makes any difference, okay? Let's just assume that God exists, some sort of power that created all of us, right? Well, that power is obviously not good. I mean, who the fuck would design a planet where lions rip baby zebras to shreds in front of their mothers? And then he's like, yeah, this is God, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to design the planet, and I'm going to design it to make some animals have to eat other animals. And yeah, that's good. I did a good job. Look at that. I created the lions. I created the tiger. Like, he's obviously stoned, drunk, stupid. Just, we don't know, okay? Or maybe he fell asleep. I don't know, maybe God fell on his head somewhere and he's like knocked out, but definitely he's not here. So we're the ones doing all the work. Vegans are doing all the work here, you know? Anyway, hey guys, thanks for being here. Let's go and read another vegan promise, okay? We read the first. Oh, here's one actually about religion. Check this out, guys. All right, over here, hold on, TikTok, just be patient for a second. I'm gonna show YouTube, okay? So YouTube, look. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. Look at that. That's what it says in the Bible. Exodus 22:19. All right, so when you are paying somebody in the dairy industry to stick their entire arm up of a mother cow who's tied up there, you know, it's kind of sexual exploitation, you know? It's kind of like rape. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It's messed up, right? So we're not okay with that. vegans don't believe in that. And, you know, it says in the Bible that if you're part of that, which is what happens in the dairy industry, every time you guys drink milk or eat cheese or yogurt or ice cream, that's what you're paying for. You're paying somebody to sexually violate a mother cow. So, you know, obviously, if you're a Christian, you're going to hell. It literally says it right here. So don't do that anymore. All right, let's get somebody to hide your problem. Hey, thank you for the hat. See, over here, they put a hat on my head, but it's not a rodeo hat, so I'm okay with that. Hey, Marissa, thanks for joining. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. We got all kinds of people here on YouTube. You guys probably are, you know, there's so many of your comments that are blocked because I blocked a bunch of the mean words that you guys say and all the lies, yeah. All right, let's get to bliss. I don't know what that is. I hear that sound every once in a while. I don't know. Hey, thank you for sharing the live stream. Hey, thank you for the little roses,
Hello,
guys.
vegan teacher.
Hi, where are you in the world?
London.
London. Oh, I got mobbed at Heathrow Airport. Oh, it's terrible. Everybody recognized me. I was like crawling.
Yeah.
I was in a corner, like trying to hide. It was awful. Oh my god. Anyway.
You are the best vegan teacher.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I try. I don't know if I'm the best, but I try. And what kind of a teacher are you? Are you a good vegan teacher?
I'm more of a mentor, I'd say.
Okay.
I'm more of a mentor.
How long have you been vegan for?
I'm trying to... I've been vegan for about 3 years now.
Okay. Are you prepared to take a vegan promise?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So this one is, let's go on. Let's go to card number, wait. Well, do you want to do the religious one? Yeah, let's do the religious one with you. You seem like you're ready for it, okay? Okay, so you're going to read,
let's go.
Oops, hold on, let me move that over. You're going to read this card. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're going to, first of all, hold on one second.
Promise.
One second. Okay, first tell me how many likes we have. I see 17.9 thousand. Do you see that?
Yeah, 17.9k. Everyone keep double tapping the live.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. By the way, we have 1,600 people here on YouTube watching. Thanks guys for being here with me. Thanks for learning about veganism, having an open heart and an open mind. You guys are good guys. Appreciate you. And over here on TikTok, we are continuing our lesson. All right, here, go for it. Read that.
I, Kens, promise to stop consuming all dairy products. I no longer want to pay the dairy industry to sexually assault bulls, to obtain their sperm, or rape mother cows to forcefully impregnate them. I choose to be vegan because I want to be brave enough to stand up to cruelty.
Yeah, very good. All right, I want you to read the Bible passage again there with Exodus 22, chapter 22, verse 19. Please read that.
Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death.
That's right. Put to death. You guys heard it straight from the Bible, you know? So for those of you who are like Bible thumpers, you know, there you go. Stop abusing animals. Stop using them. All right.
Exactly. Okay, I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay, one sec, okay? I just want to pay
okay.
attention to YouTube because I'm getting some what are they called? Super chat. I don't know why they call that. Anyway, somebody from Nolan writes, we don't care about hurting animals. We want to protect them. Thank you, Nolan, for that. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. And then we have another person here, George, who writes, chicken nuggets are so disgusting. I agree with you. George, you're right. You know, never ever eat. Guys, you should see how nice everybody is here over on YouTube. It's amazing. So many nice people giving super chats who are so kind. All right. You have a question for me.
Okay, so what initially made you become vegan?
Oh, well, you're vegan yourself.
What determined...
You're vegan yourself, right?
I become vegan because I think it is cruel to the animals, and I believe that all animals should be cherished the same way humans are cherished.
Right. Okay, that's good. Hey, Carson, thank you for the super chat. Carson writes, guess what? I bet you the answer is chicken butt. I don't know. The person just wrote, guess what? I don't know. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe I'm totally off here. Okay, yes. So I became, guys, oh my God. Thank you so much for subscribing here on TikTok. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Thank you, Alana, for sharing the live. And thank you, Yuri, for liking the live. Thanks a lot for tapping on the screen like crazy, guys. Yeah, so the reason I became vegan is because, you know, I used to be vegetarian, which was really stupid. So I was eating no animals, but I was ending up eating twice as many eggs and twice as much cheese.
Yeah.
Twice as much cheese, you know? Hey, thank you for the heart. You're at the right place to start. Oh, I didn't catch your name, though. Okay, I'm going to put a heart on my paper here. And if you come back, I'll write your name on my paper for vegan fantastic behavior. All right? Thanks, guys. Yeah, so basically I found out what happens to the animals in, you know, with the eggs, that the baby chicks are macerated. They're killed. Poor little baby chicks, you know, going on the, oh, hold on a second. Hold on, I dropped someone. Oh, no. Are you okay? That was close. Hey, thank you, Fifi. That's who you're out. Fifi, F-I-F-I, check mark. Don't say goodbye. Yeah, so I found out what happens. You want to tell everybody what happens to the baby chicks?
I'm sure they are put in a slaughterhouse to then be slaughtered and packaged up for reproduction for the supermarkets and other essential places.
Okay, so actually baby chicks, if they're sorted out on the assembly lines where they grow in these horrible conditions, that their eggs are separated from their moms. Baby chicks are born, they never get to see their moms. Then they go, they're on an assembly line, and somebody looks at them and decides, okay, you're male, you're female. All the baby boy chicks get put in one direction. And do you know what happens to them?
Do you enlighten me, please?
Okay. So you say that you're vegan, and I don't believe you anymore.
That's
because
okay.
every single vegan knows what's going on, okay? Or this is just, or you think you're vegan for health or something. But look, just hold on. You're going to learn something, okay? Hey, George, thank you very much for the super chat. George writes, everyone, spam, what did you write? Spam parsley. Okay, spam parsley. That's such a weird comment. Go ahead, spam parsley. Vegans are funny. All right, so yeah, baby chicks, they go on an assembly line, right? And when they're divided up into male and female, the little baby boy chicks, they don't want them. So they kill them. Yeah. Can you think of why they would kill the baby boy chicks? Why do you think that is?
For food, I'm guessing.
They're killing them in the egg industry because they're considered to be useless, because when they grow up, they'll never be able to lay eggs because they are boys. And the egg
because they're a male.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they will never be able to lay eggs. So that's why we should never eat eggs, because they kill the baby chicks. They let them fall down. The very first time a little baby chick flaps his wings, it's because he's trying to avoid going down into knives, which is cutting him up into a million pieces. It's fucking sick. And when I saw that, I started to cry my eyes out. I was sobbing like a baby. I was like, who the fuck does that? What the hell? How is it that nobody ever taught me that? It was disgusting and awful. And so that's why we're vegan. All right, I want to thank you very much for coming. And oopsie, hold on a second.
I have one more question, if that's okay.
No, thank you. Actually, sorry, by accident, I actually followed you. But anyway, now you can write on my comments. Thank you for coming, but I'm just going to make sure that I pay attention to everybody else. Guys, over on YouTube, thanks for tapping on the screen. There, I see we have 549 likes. And over here on TikTok, we have 24,000 likes. All right, very interesting. The dynamics are fascinating between the two channels. All right, so also why you should not drink cow's milk is, of course, it comes from a cycle of violence. And I've been vegan now for 9 years, 9.5. Oh, somebody put a super chat here. Hold on, let me see. It's so exciting. Oh, guys, it went by so fast. How do I scroll back? Wait, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find your super chat. Okay. Hatsumi gave a €1. Thank you, Hatsumi. Thank you for liking the live. And thank you over here on TikTok for the little roses. Thank you, Fifi, for the little rose. Okay, guys, I think there's another super chat. I don't know how to find it. I'm just scrolling back, guys. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me how it works. Wait, what's this button? Oh, man, I'm afraid to press a button and then all of a sudden you guys go poof. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for sharing the live, everybody. We're up to 692 likes. Keep on tapping on the screen and over here on TikTok too. TikTok too. Thank you, Angel, for the rose. All right, let's have a look. Over on YouTube. Thanks. I don't know what that is. Okay, guys, we've read a couple of vegan promises, guys. Now, you know, isn't that interesting that that guy said he was vegan, but he didn't know what happens to the eggs? People, why would he lie? Every vegan knows what happens in the egg industry. That's why we don't eat eggs. That's why we don't eat any kind of cakes or cookies that have eggs. You know, it's so bizarre, isn't it? I guess he wants to be vegan, right? And so he just lied and said that he is vegan. Anyways, guys, don't lie to me. Did anybody see that show, Big Little Lies? Did you ever see that? Okay, somebody, who do we have here? Bobby Ford or something. Hey guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing to my channel over here on TikTok. Thank you for the 51 new followers. And on YouTube, thank you for the 500 new followers. It's so bizarre. Guys, it's fascinating. Listen, I want to tell you something, okay? Because you guys also might want to do live sometime, okay? I'm here on TikTok. I have 300 people watching, okay? Stop with the rodeo hats. Don't put that on my head, please, okay? Don't do that. So over on here on YouTube, you can't put these rodeo hats and ridiculous mustache on me, but you can give these super chats, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, to God be all the glory. Blessed us with his creation. Everyone should be vegan. Yes. Exactly. Everybody should be vegan. That's the most important part. Okay, thanks for the super chat. Guys, we have 2,600 people watching over here. This is so bizarre. Over on YouTube and on TikTok, we have 280 people. But on TikTok, we have 29,000 likes. And on YouTube, we have 834 likes. And on YouTube, we have, I don't get it, 276,000 subscribers so far? It's so weird. I don't understand you people. It's like YouTube over here on YouTube. This is my YouTube screen. You're like a different world. Okay, hold on. What else do we have? What's this? Okay, I'm going to pray for you, says somebody, thinking I'm better than God. Hey, I'm not thinking it. I'm just telling the truth. Okay, where is your evidence, YouTube? Where is your evidence? Okay, just think about it logically. I'm here protecting the animals, asking you, can you please not hurt them? I'm asking you to be kind. And what is happening? You guys, you know, where's God? Is God here helping to protect the animals? No. It's messed up. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. And that's just a fact. All right? We don't have to talk about whether God exists or not. Let's just assume God exists. And I've prayed many times. I said, God, can you please help me out down here? Can you please help out the millions of vegans who are trying to save the animals? God's like, I can't be bothered. It's God. It's fucked up. So I told him to fuck off. And I said, wake the fuck up, become unstoned, become undrunk, and help us out. In the meantime, I got this. All right, let's see what else we have. We have somebody with the letter K here who donated $19 and who writes, everyone should be vegan. Yes, big hug for you. Big hug for you. Everybody should be vegan and so should you. Over here on TikTok, you see what they're saying on YouTube? Huh? See that? Okay, let's get somebody from TikTok in to come in and say hi. Okay, we have somebody named Fifi the Deaf Vegan. Oh. How are we going to talk to somebody who I won't be able to hear her? Fifi? She won't be able to hear me? How are we going to communicate? She wants to come in and say hi. I don't know. Maybe she'll turn the camera on and do some sign language. I don't know. Guys. All right. Hey, thank you guys for the decorations here. Thank you for the super chat. Somebody whose name is True No Name wrote, actually, Jesus did exist and he is the Son of God, Song of God. Look, I'm not saying, I think the Jesus guy is probably nice, okay? You know, if he existed, he seemed like a nice guy. He sort of screwed up on that one part where apparently he gave someone fish, but I don't even think that's true. You know, people are writing the Bible, you know. The people back then, they still had alcohol. All right, let's write what happened. What happened? Did Jesus give people some fish? Fish, okay, maybe fish, or maybe it was a dish. What was it? Lentils? Okay, anyway, what did he give? Lentils? You know, people are writing things down. You know, we don't know, okay? We just don't know. Anyway, if Jesus existed, I'm sure he was a really nice guy, you know? So let's be like him, okay? How would Jesus hurt an animal? He wouldn't. He just wouldn't. Guys on TikTok, no gum in my mouth, okay? I'm trying to talk here. All right?
Hi, Miss Katie.
You can put a crown
How's it
or
going?
put some flowers on my hair if you want. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Tell everybody what your name is, because over on YouTube they can't see you.
Hi, my name is the Vegan Gator. I'm also on the live too on YouTube, so I'm like have both on.
Okay.
Go support my favorite creator.
Hey, thanks. Hey, am I in focus on YouTube today?
Yeah.
Okay, because last time it was like all out of focus. I don't know why. My husband said turn off the Wi-Fi or something. I don't know, but I think I forgot. I don't understand. Anyway, hey, are you here to read a vegan promise?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's read a card.
Read a card. You want to pick a card, any card, or you want me to pick it for you? Okay, come on. Pick a card, any card. There's all these vegan. All these vegan promises. What's that? Sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, you know best.
I know best. Okay, I'll just take number 7 because it's just at the top. Okay, let me just
7.
Hey, 67 peas. Eat 67 peas a day. That's
67 peas.
That's right. It's about 3 tablespoons full. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, TikTok. I'm over here on YouTube, and I just want to show them the card. Okay, because they don't know what's happening here. Okay, so hi YouTube. So I have this card, and I'm going to put it on this. I'm going to flip my screen over on TikTok. By the way, if you're looking for me on TikTok, it's music by That Vegan Teacher. Okay, and what happens is we're going to be reading this, and if you want to come in and read a card, you can. So this is the vegan promise. Okay, thanks a lot for being here. Okay, let me flip the screen over here on TikTok. Flip screen. I put that there. All right, you tell us how many likes do we have here on TikTok?
34,400.
Great. Okay, everybody keep on tapping on the screen while we have our new teaching assistant who's going to read the card. Go for it.
Thank you. Okay, so my vegan promise is that I will have no more dairy products. I promise to stop eating yogurt that comes from cow's milk because I don't want to exploit cows. So that all females have a right to govern their own bodies and not to be treated as object or milk machines. If I really want yogurt, ice cream, milk, or cheese, I now can find the vegan alternatives of these.
That's right. So we can just
buy soy milk.
Yeah, we can just buy the vegan version, right? Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing to my account here, and thank you for the. Hold on, I just got to look at. No rodeo hats. TikTok. Stop. Over here on YouTube, thank you very much. I just want to read something here. Okay, George just donated $9.99 to write something very mean. George, why did you do that? George wrote, everyone should not be vegan. Don't say that. Why would you want everyone to hurt innocent animals? George, go to the back of the class, okay? Don't send this money just to be mean. Only write nice things. Okay. Hold on. Well, here's something for $99. Okay, what? $19. Holy. How do I put a hat on your head? I don't want you to put a hat on my head, George. Don't you understand? I don't want the hats. They're only on TikTok, and don't do it. Okay. Meantime, over on hold on a second. Somebody just subscribed to me over here, over on on TikTok. Thank you, somebody. Thank you for sharing live. Wait, who do we have here? I make food disappear. Just followed. Hey, thanks for that. That's a cool name. I make food disappear. You should call it vegan food, you know, or your name should have the word vegan in it. Look, this person here, our teaching assistant, her name is the Vegan Gator. That's a good name.
The Vegan Gator.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to...
thanks for...
Do you have anything else?
Thanks for clocking God, by the way, because I hate God. Like, I think that he's like drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all.
That's what I say. Hey, do you know my song?
Yeah.
Let's sing it together, okay? 3, 2, 1. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead. Or he never existed at all. Jazz hands. Okay, now let's
We ate that up.
All right. Okay, hold on. Listen, no. Seriously, I'm going to say a prayer to God, okay? Gator, I'm going to let you go. Thank you very, very much for being here, though. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, we're going to say a prayer to God, okay? Just in case we're wrong. Everybody, hands together. Dear God, I think you're drunk, stoned. I think you're lazy. I think you're stupid or you're just dead. Okay, but if by some chance I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, God, and you actually exist, then I know I'm still going to heaven. Because even though I gave you the middle finger and I told you to fuck off because you're so lazy, you get me. You know I'm here to protect the animals, right? All of you guys, every single person who is protecting the animals, who is vegan, is going to heaven automatically. Because it means that your whole life, every single time there's food presented, you said, I'm not eating that if it has animal products in it. I'm not eating the eggs. I am not eating that candy if it has gelatin in it. Because gelatin comes from the ground up body parts of innocent animals, right? Vegans are kinder than God. All right, hey, thank you, guys. Let me just have a look here. There's another super chat. 1 second, guys. All right, George wrote, are you on crack? George, come on. George, I'm the sanest one here, okay? How can you ask that question? Of course, I don't even do any drugs, all right? I don't believe in drugs. You know, that's just ridiculous. What else is George writing? Oh, there's another super chat here. Hold on, guys. All right. Hey, TikTok, thanks a lot for being here. I just want to pay attention. Okay, I think we already read all these, guys. We've got, oh, it's a blue one. Okay, $2.79. Marky one no chick. Sorry if I get your name wrong. Wrote, if you love animals, stop eating their food. Okay, honestly, how can you be so stupid as to write that? Like, surely you've read that comment thousands of times already, right? Right? Okay. You know when you're at the table with your family? Imagine I come in and I say, if you love your family so much, why are you eating their food? The first thing you would say is you'd say, I got my bowl, and my mom has her bowl, my brother has his bowl. I'm not eating my family's food, right? Come on. Wake up, all right? Don't ask me ridiculous things. Don't say ridiculous. Guys, your job in the chat is to educate people, okay? Oh, here's another super chat. Somebody writes, stop mock God. Stop mock God. Is that what you really wrote? Stop mock God. I think what you're trying to say is stop mocking God. And I will mock God. I will mock God because I'm hoping I'm going to wake him up. You know, wake up, God. Anyway, God obviously loves me. You know, look at this great light. Look at me. I have eyes that work, sort of. I have glasses, okay? I have ears, okay? I literally have a toilet in my house. I have running water. God loves me so much. That's why I have a right to tell him to fuck off and to stop being so lazy. Okay? We want God to wake up, be better. All right. Hey, no rodeo hats. No, Luke, you're going on the vegan-phobic list. Luke. X. Don't put rodeo hats on my head. Next, who wants to come in and read a card now? We did so we did a bunch of different promises, guys. It was a good day over here on YouTube and TikTok. Look, people read these vegan promises, getting people to become vegan. That's awesome. And thank you again for Vegan Gator for being here on both YouTube and over on TikTok. Thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you guys so much. Let's see what we're up to. We have 276, 485. Very good. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, guys. Appreciate that. Okay, we have a super chat over here for €1.99 by Simply Reven. Oh, don't want to lose it. Hold on, I got my finger on it. God left us in this. Wait, God what? God left us in this world. It's how we made it. God left us in this world. I don't know what you mean. I think he's deserted us. I'm not sure what you mean. All right, guys, let's get a new person in. Hey, TikTok, thanks for being here. Thanks for tapping on screen. No, Luke, stop. Don't put the rodeo hat on my head. That's another X for you. Oh, hold on. I got a super chat here. We have somebody named Blue022. I'm smoking a brisket RN. Registered nurse. RN stands for registered nurse. Yeah, I am an RN. I'm smoking a brisket. I don't know. You don't smoke, okay? Don't smoke. Smoking's not good for you. Don't smoke a brisket. Don't smoke anything. You have beautiful lungs. Keep your lungs nice and clean. All right. Thank you. Okay, thanks guys so much for being here. Thank you to everybody on TikTok, and thank you on YouTube. We're gonna read another card, okay? Guys over here, this is why we don't want rodeo hats on our head on TikTok, which is what they do here, okay? Rodeo people exploit horses. They exploit them, and we're gonna read why. We have a teaching assistant over here who's gonna do that. Okay, why I don't want rodeo hats on my head, which they try to put on there, and it should hurt my feelings. Oh, hey, we have somebody here named Not Really who wrote, "You look like the skeleton in my closet." Oh, you have skeletons in your closet? Apparently everybody does. Yeah. No, somebody. Hi. Just one second. Somebody told me I look like, there's this band in Canada called Rush, and I look like Geddy Lee's sister. So I looked it up and I thought, it's true, I do. Yeah. Geddy Lee's my brother. Hi. Hi, Wiki. You gonna read this card about the rodeo? Why we don't want rodeo hats on our head here on TikTok?
Yeah, could you turn the camera, put the card, because I can't really see.
Of course I can. You got it. Here we go. Now can you see it better?
Rodeo people exploit horses. Rodeo people kidnap horses by dragging them away from their families in nature. Rodeo people exploit horses by tying them up, which is a kind of torture. Rodeo people break the spirits of horses by riding them without consent. That's cruel.
Okay, hold on. One sec. You're reading it a little bit too fast because you got one of the words wrong. You read exploit twice. So anyway, just read it a bit slower, okay? Because you're a teaching assistant. You're doing good though.
Okay, where do you want me to continue?
Go from rodeo people break the spirits of horses.
Okay. Rodeo people break the spirits of horses by riding them without consent. That's cruel. Rodeo people rip the skin off baby cows and turn them into whips and saddles, which goes against the golden rule. When rodeo people get tired of their horses, they betray them by dragging them on planes to Japan. Terrified and tired, they're led to slaughter. Their hopes are burned in pan after pan. Please do unto others as you would want done to you. Don't put a rodeo hat on my head because it makes me sad when you do.
That's right. Yeah, it makes me very sad over on TikTok when they do that. So tell me a little bit about you. What do you know about veganism? Do some teaching.
I don't know a lot. I don't know that much. I would want to turn vegan, but I'm not yet because I would maybe need some help with that.
Okay,
I try to avoid meat as much as I can, but...
Okay, so basically what I want you to do is there's a program called Challenge 22. And for 22 days, they're going to coach you. All right, you sign up over on Facebook. Can you do that? Do you remember what it's called? Challenge 22.
Yeah, I will do that right after this.
Yeah, they have free coaches there. They have free dietitians. Anytime you want a pep talk, they'll be like you're like, oh, I feel like eating, whatever. They'll say, no, here's a great idea. Try this instead. Okay, delicious recipes. They really got your back over there. Okay, challenge22.com. Tell me how it goes in 22 days. Will you do that?
Yeah, I will.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay, now, I'm not making you promise to be vegan, okay? But I want you to promise me that you're going to go to Challenge 22 and you're going to go there for 22 days, okay?
I will do that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, over here on YouTube, thank you to somebody just put a super chat here named Horse Lover for $49. Thank you very much for the tip. And you just wrote, do you think riding horses is cruel? Okay, so here's my answer to that. Veganism is against the exploitation of animals. Just put yourself in the position of the horse. How would you feel if somebody took you out of the wild or forced you into existence by raping your mom in the first place? Either way, horses belong not with humans. They are here on the planet for their own reasons. Horses want to be free. They don't want you on their back. They don't want any kind of bit in their mouth. They don't want to be kicked or whipped or told, go left or go right. They don't want to be in a stall when you tell them to be. They want to be free. Horses want to be free. So you should not buy horses. You should not sell horses. You should allow horses to live their lives the way that you would want to live your life, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. wrong. I understand that some people, everyone who has a horse is because they love the horse, right? But your horse doesn't really love you because your horse is a prisoner. It would be like, oh, I really love my wife, but I keep her locked up and I just ride her whenever I want to, but she loves me so much. No, she doesn't. She's just trying to survive. Okay, so horses want to live. Don't buy them. Don't sell them. Do not eat them. Do not do anything harmful to animals. Do not exploit them. Now, if you already have a horse in your care, now you have a duty to take care of that horse and make sure that that horse gets exercise, right? So you're going to figure out how to do that. But you're not going to breed horses. You're going to make sure that your horse does not mate with another horse in captivity. You're going to be a good person from now on. Figure it out, all right? But just always put the horse ahead of you. Horses are not bicycles. Horses are not cars. Horses are not tricycles. Okay, horses are here for their own reasons. Thank you very much for the super chat and your excellent question. That was a very generous donation. Let's go over here and get to the next one over here on YouTube. And thank you so much for being here, by the way. All right, we have a super chat here for $27.99. This person writes, the word vegan in the Blackfoot language means crappy hunter. Very funny. Heard that one before. Go touch some grass. I just did. Touch some snow. Closest thing. I'm here in Canada. And stop streaming from, stealing it from the animals. Stop stealing what? The grass? Okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. And my response to you is be kinder. Okay. You just donated $27 here to tell me that you want me to stop streaming. Why? Be a good person. Look, cows are here for their own reasons. Oh, I had this backwards. Tofu doesn't scream. Go try some tofu. Get yourself an air fryer. Find a good recipe. You can do it. You don't have to hurt animals, all right? You sound like somebody who needs a hug. You want a hug? High five? Okay, high five, all right? Because I don't really see you. I'm going to give you a high five, all right? Reluctantly. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of you. All right, guys. Thank you, guys, everybody, for being in the chat. Thank you so much, too. We have a new donation here. We have $19. Somebody writes, is it too late for me to become vegan? No. No, it's not too late. It's never too late. I ate my dog. Well, you ate your dog, but you can be vegan now. Start now, okay? What else did you write? You ate your hamster also, and you ate your cat. Yeah, that's not great, but it's no different than everyone who eats all the other animals, right? Okay, you can be vegan from now on. What else are you writing? And lots of chickens and cows. I know, everybody ate chickens and cows, all right? Okay, so okay, first of all, your name has to change, okay? I want your name to be not mean anymore. Vegan now. That's a better name for you, okay? You got the word not there? Just continue that. Not mean anymore, vegan now. That's a better name for you, okay? What else are you writing? Is it too late for me to become vegan? No, I already answered that. You wrote it twice. Also, stop bullying people who love and have faith in something. So you're literally paying people to stab animals, and you're like, you stop talking about saving animals, you bully. Hello? Do you not see how fucked up that is? Guys, YouTube is losing it. We got some really, really bizarre things going on over there. What else do we have? Did I read this one yet? Oh, here's something by a $19 donation. Thank you very much for that. You wrote, I understand why you don't believe in God, and I don't either. Just be respectful to religions. No. No, we shouldn't be respectful to religions. We should definitely not be respectful to religions. Because, Carrie wrote something. Carrie, I tried to tap on your thing, but I couldn't. I have two phones going, and I think it might. Hold on, let me see. Okay, somebody said I froze. Hey, guys, because somebody sent me something and said that I was blurry. Sorry. I don't know. Is it better, guys? Is it blurry now? I'm so sorry that it was blurry. Okay, so yeah, guys, be kind. Do not hurt animals. You can be vegan from now on. Thank you guys for being here over TikTok and on YouTube. All right, tofu doesn't scream. Animals are in pain when you eat them. Be kinder. All right. Somebody named Emily. Emily F. Alley. Right. Gave a $2.79 donation. Thank you. And wrote, ain't gonna go to heaven if you tell to fuck off. Yes, I will. I'm still going to heaven because I'm protecting the animals. Yeah. All people who protect animals and the innocent go to heaven, as long as you're not doing any other bad things, right? And I'm a good person. I don't do bad things. You know, what do? Pay my taxes, work hard, I wash the dishes, I do my share around the house. You know, I'm a good mom, all that. So, of course, I'm going to heaven. And yes, I can tell God to fuck off. And because I think that God is really lazy. I think God is drunk or stoned or lazy or stupid or dead and needs to be, smack on the side of the head. You don't shake it. You know when there's somebody who's so like, ugh, you gotta like shake them, right? Wake them up. Okay? So that's what's happening. And if God really does exist, God understands me and God gets me and God's very happy. Hey, over here on TikTok, thank you for being here and thank you very much for coming to read a card. Now, today we are learning about the ethics of animal treatment. We're doing all kinds of reading. And right now we're going to hold up this card here. First of all, I'm going to show the people here and we're going to get somebody here on TikTok to come and talk about this card. All right, here I got somebody named Ollie. All right, let's look at this card. All right, I'll put it over here so everyone can see it. All right, oh, thank you very much. We have a new decoration here. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to my live stream. Just one sec, I'm going to talk to my YouTube channel over here because they're saying something. So George wrote, yo, I saw this lady at barbecue eating vegan steak. Vegan, yeah, vegan. I eat vegan stuff. Come on, George, stop not fucking around, okay? Stop it. Stop writing things that's not true. I don't eat any animals. And I'm Canadian. I don't even use the word brisket. I don't even know what a brisket is. What is a brisket? Do you know? Ollie?
A brisket is part of the meat from cattle.
Okay. Well, no, I don't eat that. I don't eat anyone. All right. So, Ollie, are you a kind person or are you a cruel person?
I just wish to talk to you about some stuff. I don't want to be mean. I respect that you are vegan, but
Okay,
I would like to say that I am not.
Oh,
But-
no. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about you hurting animals. Don't come in here and say that.
No.
Hold on a second.
Wait.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to mute you 1 sec, okay? Because you started to talk over me, and I have a feeling you're not over 18, okay? But hold on, I'm gonna check for a sec. But first, I want to go here. So somebody named Mom wrote. I'll say thank you for the $5 donation. What did you wrote? What do you plan on doing for the millions of livestock in captivity? Okay, so I'll answer. Okay, your comment disappeared. But what we're going to do is we're going to phase out the animals. Not everybody's going to be vegan overnight, right? And right now, people are forcing the cows to be pregnant and forcing the pigs to be pregnant, okay? We are in charge of all these animals and we hurt them. We sexually assault them and that's wrong. So over time, I'm going to convince people to stop eating them and then people will stop forcing them to be pregnant and they will be phased out. And yes, they might even go extinct. It's possible, but it is better than being having a life of slavery where you are in captivity. There is something worse than death, and that is torture and not being free, okay? Over here on TikTok, thank you so much for being here. Okay, I'm going to unmute you, okay? Ollie, but you have to,
Okay.
hey Ollie, before we start, listen, I have this card and I want, no rodeo hats, guys, get the rodeo hats off my head on TikTok. Right. By the way, thank you for subscribing on TikTok, by the way. Thank you to Martin, who just followed me. Thank you, Daniel, who followed me. And thank you also to Brianna. And over here on YouTube, if you are following me, let me know as well. Oh, Carrie, something just flew by. I saw you were here. Hold on, let's find Carrie. Okay, George wrote, Team Chicken. Cut it out, George. Don't write that. That's mean. Let's go to somebody else. Oh, Carrie wrote, Miss Katie is right. You should stop being nasty and stinky. Be vegan. Start now. Vegans are kinder than God. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, aren't you supposed to be asleep? Didn't you say it was 3 a.m. there? Go sleep, okay? I know I'm super happy you told me that the thing was out of focus though. That was really great. Maybe it still is. I don't know. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna look at this and we're gonna talk about the animals that we should not be eating. Okay, I'm gonna show this over here on this screen. Meanwhile, you guys talk among yourselves. All right, so here are some animals. Okay, I want you to tell me all the animals that you see, and I want you to promise me that you're not going to eat them anymore, because it's wrong to eat them. Now, do you eat horses?
Well, no, I don't know anybody that does eat horses.
Yeah, they do in Japan. They do in Japan. After they've been killed from the rodeo, they ship them, no, even before actually. They don't even kill them first. They put them on airplanes. They ship them to Japan where they kill them and eat them. So I don't want you to eat horses anymore, okay?
Never said I did.
Okay. Donkeys, do you eat donkeys?
No.
Good. I want you to not, I don't want you to eat donkeys either, okay? Hold on one second. There's somebody who wrote something. Oh, I missed it, guys. I'm really sorry. I saw a super chat, but it went by too fast. Thank you guys for subscribing. Who else is here? Joyce is here. Thank you, Joyce. And Cooper. Thanks for being here, guys. All right. So I don't want you to eat chickens. Okay? Hello.
For one thing, I can't say that I can promise that, but I respect that you are vegan. Believe me, I know people who are, but you can't just.
Okay, hold on.
try and
Don't tell me
make-
what I can and can't do. Okay, I'm the teacher, and you're a teaching assistant. If you don't want to be a teaching assistant, then you can go away. Okay, it's up to you. Do you want to stay and be a teaching assistant or not? I'll take that as a no.
Fine.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. But thanks for coming. If you want to come into my live stream, you have to be a teaching assistant and you're going to help teach veganism. I'm not here to listen to you talking about all the different ways that you want to exploit animals, because that's just cruel. And this class is about being kind and teaching how to be a good person to the animals. All right, let's see what else we have here. Thank you guys so much for the little the super chats here. We just have another super chat here. Let me see. George wrote that he wants me to go and eat pork. So George, thank you for the super chat, but that wasn't a nice thing to say, okay? I don't want you to do that again, George. This is an innocent animal. This is someone and not something, okay, George? I want you to put a super chat on next telling me that I should eat vegan foods. Don't tell me to eat animals, because that's not going to happen. Don't tell me to hurt animals. Don't tell anybody else. Be a better example for the young people here, okay? You can do it, George. All right, over here on TikTok, let's get busy and keep on teaching. So guys, the person on TikTok, I think was just underage, okay? But here's some animals. All right, I don't want you over here on YouTube. I don't want you to eat any animals. Okay, you're not going to eat any cows. You don't need to. Okay, don't eat chickens anymore. You don't need to eat donkeys or horses. You don't need to ride horses. Look what they did putting this rope around this poor horse. Don't eat pigs. You can eat any other things in the grocery store. Just don't eat any one. Okay, do you eat ducks? Don't do it anymore. Okay, don't eat cats or dogs, and don't eat sheep. All right, it's pretty easy, right? Got it? Look closely. Okay, guys, take a screenshot of this to remind myself that animals are friends, not food. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got another super chat here. Let me see who's this. James Huggins gave $5 donation. And, oh, you have a name of Huggins? What a great name. Hey, James. There's a hug for you. The last name of Huggins. James, thank you so much for the donation of $5. I really appreciate you being here and being vegan fantastic and not vegan phobic. There's a lot of mean people, you know, but you're not one of them. So thank you for being here. Thank you for that. Let's see what else we have. Anybody else want to be kind? I'm happy to read your comment as long as you're kind. Okay, George wrote that he saw somebody eating a dog. He's a little bit mistaken. Apparently this person looks like me. George, I don't eat dogs and I don't eat cows. Okay, I don't eat chickens. I don't eat mice. I don't eat snails. I don't eat anyone. Okay, George, be kinder than this and stop giving me these super chats and saying this mean stuff. Steps do you have so far? I have 6,888. But over here in Canada, I'm in Montreal, it's 12 o'clock, it's noon. Where's everybody in the world, by the way? Let me know where you guys are. Okay, George, where are you in the world? I think George is on the South Pole because he has such a cold heart. George, you should be nicer. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, James. Okay, I saw James before. What else do we have here? Okay, that's it for now. All right, let's go. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. Thank you for supporting my work here. I do deeply appreciate that. All right, and over here on TikTok, we're going to get somebody else in to read again. All right. So remember, guys, you have to be over 18 if you come in. And YouTube, if you want to come in and talk to me, go over to my TikTok, which is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. All right, you can do it. Yeah. All right, so we have 276,000 followers and 628 over on my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, guys, for subscribing. Thanks for being here and being so awesome. Let me read some of your comments in a second. Oh, I'm going to get somebody to come in. Hey, Candy on TikTok, thanks for all the roses. If you guys want to come in and read a card, that would be awesome. Hello, Candy.
Well, I was going to wish you all a very vegan Merry Christmas.
Aw, thanks for wishing me a Merry Christmas.
Message in the chat, but how do I save the fish for the people who do fishing?
Sorry, I couldn't understand you. What about the people?
How do I save the fish for the people who fish?
Yeah, we should save the fish too, because they don't want to die.
Because there's a lot of people in my area that like fishermen, and I don't like them at all. I'd like to know how to stop that.
Right. Well, you can first start by yourself. Listen, I'm going to disconnect you because we seem to have a really, really bad connection, okay? So I'm really sorry about that. But look, the bottom line is none of us need to eat fish. Fish are sentient beings. That means they have a will to live, okay? They feel emotions. You know a fish feels afraid because if you ever try to grab a fish, the fish is swimming away, right? So fish have feelings. They have emotions. Are they as sentient as we are? Probably not, right? They don't have complex thoughts, but that's not a reason to hurt them. Just like if somebody's in a coma, a human is in a coma, you wouldn't hurt them, okay? George is here. George gave another super chat. Let's see the amazing message that George wrote this time. I'm gonna leave if nobody do helps. I don't know what you mean, George. I don't know what you mean by do helps. That's something I don't understand what you're saying. Who else do we have here? Angelica, thank you for being here. Glam, thank you for being here. And what else do we have? Thank you for the super chat, guys. I really appreciate that over on YouTube. And thank you to everybody who is subscribing to my account. You guys are awesome. Let's get somebody else in here who would like to look here. We have James Hollis Golf who wants to come in and say hi. Guys, if you haven't yet watched this is really important to watch, okay? Before you come in and talk to me. Okay.
I just had a question.
Oh, hi. George, stop saying things that aren't helpful to the animals. George, I want you to watch this before you write again, okay? Okay. Yeah?
So, like, the whole thing about Christmas is that Santa, he has deer, and he flies in the sky with his deer. Like, you know how Christmas usually goes? Like, I was just wondering if you support Christmas because of that.
Oh.
Because I just didn't know, because we talked about Christmas on here, but you know Santa.
Okay, I have a song for that. Okay, I have a song. Listen. Here's my song.
Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table.
That's my song.
Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table.
Everybody, let's sing together. Everyone together.
Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people
stab an innocent animal to death on their table. There you go. James, how do you feel about Christmas?
I feel like it's a great holiday, and it supports Jesus Christ, who died and resurrected for our sins. So that's how I kind of feel about it.
Okay, so you're a religious person.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you must be vegan then.
Not yet. I'm not, though.
James, you're giving me some hope. You know, you might be one of those actual good Christians who's just here to learn. And because you said not yet.
Yes, ma'am.
And that gave me some hope. So, look, the bottom line is we were all brainwashed by so many people. Every single place you go, there is all kinds of stuff. Oh, hold on, somebody just wrote a mean message. George, will you please stop? Okay, George gave $4.99 and writes here, JKKKK chicken. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, just stop it, please. Come on, grow up, George. To the rest of you, thank you very much for being here. We are talking about, to an actual real Christian. I think this person's a real Christian. He's going to be vegan. He just needs some time. So James, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan, all right? There's a really cool documentary I want you to watch called Christspiracy. Would you be willing to watch it? It's free over on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Thank you. So the person who made that is a Christian, and he is also vegan because he thought about it, and he thought, you know what? Jesus would not want to hurt an animal. If Jesus was in the same room with a 6-month-old baby pig, which is when pigs are killed, right? Jesus would, and there was a whole table full of vegan food, right? And you said, hey, Jesus, should we kill the pig? Or should we all just go and pet the pig and play with the pig? What do you think that Jesus would say? Honestly, James, what do you think? You muted yourself. Unmute yourself, James, so I can hear you, okay? Sweetheart, you muted yourself, James. I can't hear you. Okay. Hey, over here on YouTube, George is back again. George gave a $4.99 donation and writes, excuse me, I'm a go into retirement. Let me watch y'all, and then I may join. George, I want you to be vegan. You know, if you're going into retirement, I don't know how old you are, but look, you can be healthy as a vegan. It also is good for your health, okay? Primarily, it's about saving the animals, George, but I want you to be healthy. I want you to not have a heart attack. I want you to save the animals, okay, George? All right? Friends? I need a white flag. Hold on. Only thing I have, George, I was going to wave a white flag, you know, for peace, because you've been sending all these, you know, mean messages to me. But all I have here is a Kleenex, okay? And it's got a bit of snot on it. But what it's not really, it's just water and salt, okay? Waving the white flag to George. Okay, George? I don't know how my life ended up this way. I don't know what happened. I had another super chat from Charles. Thank you, Charles, for being here. Charles wrote, respond to my super chat, please. Charles, I would love to, but I don't know where it went. I just saw that one. I'm just trying to see, okay? Because we just have two from George here. Let me see if I press this button. What is this? Chat filter. Top messages, okay? And then there's another button. Hold on, see. What's this? Tag products. First, then you can pin them. What did they talk? I didn't know there's all these buttons. So sorry. Oh, here, somebody donated $1. And the person is named Cobra Kai Edits. Thank you for donating $1 to help me to protect the animals. With your $1, I'm going to go and I'm going to buy some vegan food, okay? Because you know what I ran out of? Dates. So that's going to help me to buy some dates, okay? Thank you very much for that. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, so George wrote again with another super chat of $4.99. He wrote, okay, lady, I am sorry. Tell me about it. And then wrote chicken. I think George is drunk. George is probably up there in heaven, drunk with this, with God. God fell asleep. George, come on, go and have a nap, all right? I think you're drunk. Stop giving me these super chats in the morning. You're going to regret it. You're going to be like, oh my God, what happened to my money? I gave it all to the vegan teacher because I was drunk. Okay? Stop. Everybody else, though, thank you very much for your decorations. What else do we have? Somebody here on YouTube wrote, Abel wrote, Abraham is divine, no matter what languages, and that divine name is Jesus Christ. Oh, you know, I don't know about that. I just know that you should be vegan. And if you want me for sure to read your comment, make sure that you put it in a super chat like George did, okay? And over here on TikTok, thank you so much for the little decorations. Thank you for the little roses. Thank you for sharing my live stream. Really much appreciate you guys for that. And we were listening to a song, and we lost our Christian before. That's too bad. Yeah, of course I'm going to heaven. Somebody on TikTok thinks I might not go to heaven. Of course I'm going to heaven because I'm protecting the animals. God's too lazy to do it. I'm doing all the work. Of course I'm going to heaven. Charles writes, respond and stop cussing. Respond to what? What the fuck do you want me to stop cussing for? There's nothing wrong with cussing. It doesn't hurt somebody. You pay people to stab animals and you want me to stop saying words? You know, did you never hear the expression, sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me? You are hurting the animals. I'm just here on TikTok trying to make the world a better place, and on YouTube. All right, thank you so much for the 20 Czechoslovakian whatever, and you wrote that you just bought a turkey. That's not nice. That wasn't very nice of you to come here and say that. I don't want you to say that. I want you to tell me about the animals that you saved, okay? Don't do that anymore, please. Be kinder. Okay, oh, another one? What is this now? Okay, now we have Charles wrote, no, because I'm not from prehistoric times. That's right. It's almost 2026. Time to evolve. You know, the future will be vegan. That's right. In the future, we will be more enlightened and we will stop hurting animals. Plants have protein. They really, really do. Being vegan is healthy. You know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. Woo, 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 woo. You can be vegan too. Hey, James, thank you very much for the little decoration. Thank you so much for all of that. Over here on TikTok, all of the little roses. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Oh, we're over here on TikTok, and over on TikTok, we've got people who are following me. Charles gave another super chat. Charles, what's he writing now? No, because I'm not from prehistoric time. Oh, you already wrote that. I saw that before. Oh, that came up twice, I guess. Yeah, you can be vegan. Vegan is healthy for you, Charles, and you live near a grocery store, so I don't want you to hurt animals anymore, okay? See all these animals, Charles? Okay, think about all of them while I talk to the people here on TikTok, and I want you to stop hurting all of them. Oh, James is, I just tapped on James's name. Hold on, I think James left on purpose. Okay, we have somebody else. Oh, hey, James, what happened? Are you the person who was here before?
Yeah, it's connected to me. I don't know how.
Guys. Oh, now we have somebody else in at the same time. Yeah, hi, Haley. Haley, you have to be alone. I'm going to talk to James, okay, Haley? I have to let you go because you're in a room full of people. All right, so we got just James again. Okay, James, I'm really happy that you're back here. So, yeah, challenge22.com is where you can go, and they'll give you free help for 22 days over there. I don't want any of you to eat any more animals, okay? You don't need to eat animals. You don't need to eat horses. You don't need to eat chickens. You don't need to eat cows. You don't need to eat pigs. And you shouldn't eat anything with gelatin. There's candies that have gelatin. You don't need to eat that either. Okay, don't eat dogs. Do you eat cats, James?
Yes, I eat cats.
I don't think so. Okay, you shouldn't eat any sheep or lambs and no ducks either, okay? Don't eat any swans or any other animals. Be vegan from now on. All right, thank you, James, for coming. All right, who else do we have over here? Okay, thank you so much, guys, for the super chats. Thank you very much for helping me to make the world a better place. If you have a specific last super chat, you really want to say something to me, now's your chance because we're going to end the live soon. Over here on TikTok, thank you very much for subscribing to my account. And also, you guys over here on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. Let's listen to the Christmas song again. Ready?
Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people people stab an innocent animal to death on their table.
You know, atheists aren't necessarily better.
Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table. Christmas is a time of year where fucked up religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table.
That is messed up. There is no reason to hurt animals. Everybody here can be vegan from now on. All you have to do is just not steal from animals. Animals are here on the planet with us, not for us. Don't steal from them. We have a super chat here. Thank you for the €5. And what does this person write? Person's name is Set It Here Decap. That's an interesting name. I wonder what you do. Let me know what you do. He writes, you're an inspiration. I struggle to get about due to chronic illness. I've been making a lot of one pot plant power from the UK. That's amazing. That's great. Hey, listen, I want to recommend for you that you follow a couple of doctors. Do you follow doctors on YouTube? For example, there's somebody whose name is Dr. Brooke Goldner. Dr. Brooke Goldner. And Brooke is with an E at the end. So Brooke Goldner. Can you remember it? I'll say it again, okay? You follow her on YouTube. Dr. Brooke Goldner. She's vegan. And she used to have lupus, but she cured her lupus. And so she's, she's an amazing role model. Thank you so much for the encouragement. And I really hope that you feel better with your chronic illness. Remember that to try to do weights, if at all possible, it's really important that we get muscle on us and that we stay in shape as much as possible. Now, even though you have a chronic illness, I want you to do as much as you can, right? I don't know if you're in a wheelchair, but maybe your arms work okay. So do weights there. Okay, if you have something else wrong, just remember to stretch every day and do as much as you possibly can. All right, you're going to extend your life. You're going to be much healthier. Don't just lie there and be like, oh, life sucks. Okay, I know how hard it is. I really do get it. I am trained as a nurse. And so I'm really sorry that you're going through this. Okay, and I'll be thinking about you. Right? You need a hug? You need a hug? I'm going to give you a hug. Okay, I'm giving this person a hug who gave me a $5 tip and said they have a chronic illness and I don't want anybody to suffer. Okay, here's a hug for you. Okay, I want you to eat only plant-exclusive things, not plant-based, plant-exclusive, all right? Get a wide variety of foods, okay? Aw, and thank you to Gouda from the Czechoslovakia for the $10 tip from Czechoslovakia. I don't know, it says $10, it might be 10 cents. I don't actually know. Guys, aren't you curious? Let's go see, okay? I'm gonna ask, let's see if I can, I'll go over here. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say, actually, how do you do this? Let's do a revival here. Okay. How much Canadian money is CZK 10.00? I don't know. It could be 10 cents. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you very, very much, though, for the support, okay? I very much appreciate you being here. Everybody here, thanks so much for being so kind to me. Thanks over here on TikTok for all the decorations. I don't want any rodeo hats, guys, on TikTok. Stop it. Who did it? Getting an X for that. Okay, yeah, roughly about 66 or 67 cents. Thank you very much for the little decoration. Really appreciate you and all of the little gifts you guys are giving. Somebody writes, plants don't feel pain. Exactly, Diesel. Tap, guys, tap on the screen. Thank you so much. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system. So it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Be vegan, guys. If you haven't yet watched this documentary, please watch this. Take a screenshot right now. This is really important. so you know what's happening. Can you read that? Can you read that, YouTube? Okay, guys, in case you're just joining me, I'm That Vegan Teacher, and here I have a TikTok channel going, a camera, and I have like my phone there, and I have another one here. So over on YouTube and on TikTok, watch The Truth About the Animals You Eat by That Vegan Teacher on YouTube. Can you see what it says here? How long is it? Can you see that? Only 8 minutes long, okay? That's right. Thank you, guys. 67, exactly. Keep spamming 67. 67 peas. That's how many peas you should be eating. Peas have protein in them, and 67 peas is only about 3 tablespoons a day. Make sure you get your peas, okay? You can buy them frozen, and you can just stick them in the microwave, or you can just thaw them and just eat them like that, you know, out of a bag type thing, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much to YouTube. Thank you very much for being kind to me. If you guys on TikTok want to come in and talk about God, you're welcome to. Remember that you have to be over 18, okay? TikTok, you have to be over 18. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to restart the TikTok, all right? I'm going to restart the TikTok over here because we've been on this one for a while. Restart. Thank you, guys, for being here. Let's go and restart our TikTok. Go here. TikTok wants me to follow people back, but I don't follow people back randomly. I only follow people who I know are going to be kind. That's what my rule is. All right, let's press the live here, and we'll go live again. All right, go live. All right, restarting the TikTok. Thank you guys on YouTube for being here. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody on TikTok. Thanks for joining me. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I have been vegan for 9.5 years. And if I can be vegan, you can be vegan too. Everybody here can be vegan. All you have to do is not steal from animals. We are reading some cards here. And if you want to come in and read a card, you can. Hi, TikTok. Thanks for coming. If you want to read these cards are called How to Respond to Ridiculous Things That Meatheads Say. So over on TikTok, if you want to read that card out loud and be a teaching assistant, you can. But don't come in unless you are over 18, okay? That's the rule. Tap on the screen like crazy, guys. Thank you so much, YouTube over here, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. Hey, Sadie wrote, do not steal from animals. Good, Sadie. Thank you. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being helpful here. Thank you for tapping on the screen, everybody. Let's have a look at some statistics. Over on YouTube, we now have 276,000, and we have 645 people who came to our live stream over here. Thank you, guys, to everybody who's been donating your super chats and asking questions. And YouTube and TikTok, thanks for the sunglasses. Yeah. Hey, thank you. What's your name? Adri. I'm going to write your name on the Vegan Fantastic list. Adri. Check mark for you and all that you do. No rodeo hats. We don't support the rodeo here. Okay, YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for coming today. We're going to be going live again, probably later on today or tomorrow. So thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to continue, though, over here on TikTok. If you want to follow me over here on TikTok, music by That Vegan Teacher. Bye for now, everyone.